Hey guys, it's Gadget, and today it might be a short video because today was nothing interesting really at work except our computers were down. I started work at 9:30 and I leave at 4, and I got there about 9:15 downstairs, and I went to go because I had court, so I do the court, and from 9:30 on when I was in there, the computers went down all day. They did not come back up until I left for the day at 4. So yeah, so that was my interesting day. And then when I got home, I was debating if I was going to go get something at the store or anything, or just come home and do some more shredding and everything. I decided to come home. I was watching DuckTales marathons until 8 o'clock, and then just basically Adult Swim and everything. Good news today: no phone calls. Only the crazy ones that come from like those telemarketer scammer things and stuff. And not much. Everything is starting to come into play here and everything. Like I said, I'm shredding all papers. I got rid of 2 more bags. I have 2 bags ready to go in the morning because my weekend plans are this: go run some errands while it's 55 degrees tomorrow in the middle of January. Then come home, finish what I gotta finish, get everything else done and everything. What else? Not much anything else. It's just basically concentrated on stuff that was put on hold for selfish people that I never got to finish and everything. Oh yeah, the book will be, I just want to get more stuff taken care of. I finally got the desk cleared off, but like Shadow, he was running across it and everything. I just want to get more things done, you know? And it's getting there. I mean, I have to figure out something right now because, what I didn't think of when we did something in here, like I said, you guys are catching sneak peeks of what it is. But because of the situation at hand, I have to figure out now something else. Because if I put certain things back, they're very fragile and I can't. I don't want them broken or anything. So I may have to get myself something to either put them in to display or basically figure something out. But otherwise, so far so good on things in here. Like I said, no, there's been no phone calls, no nothing. You know, people are actually, maybe they learned their lesson. You know, and maybe they are going to move forward and stop making me their mission or something. But me, I'm just like I said, sitting here wondering where the postcards are from you guys. Okay, if you want, use my name to send the postcards because I don't think Geek Marriage and Gadget Events is actually getting notified at the post office or anything, so I have to talk to them tomorrow too. Also, other things that have been going on and stuff, so I have to try to figure out what to do with you guys and everything, but soon, guys, soon. If more people partake in this, like and subscribe and all this stuff, maybe we can do more stuff, but when you're limited and they say over 1,000 followers, you can't do much. Oh, and by the way, there's a super blue blood moon coming up this Wednesday, and batten down the hatches if you're that sensitive with the magnetic waves and everything and stuff. So yeah, so let's see what happens. But it was just interesting today that the computers were down all day and I was in the courtrooms, which wasn't bad or anything. At the same time, it's basically going to be interesting and stuff how everything is. Also, like I said, my weekend is my weekend. I keep telling everybody, it's the year of no because this is the thing. I gave up a lot of my time for people who didn't deserve it. There were people that did deserve it, and they are not part of this. So I'm not a bitch for taking time back for me because I have to take care of me. I have to fix this place because you know what? That's my life. Like you guys, you have your lives. That's what you told me and everything. So go live them. The way I'm living mine. I don't need to be with somebody to be happy. It's nice to have somebody in your life, but no, depend on yourself first before you depend on somebody else. Yes, I would love somebody to be watching anime and everything else with and stuff, right? But at the same time, guys, I have to take care of this place. I have to get it back in order. Between my everything, school stuff, work and everything, I have adult responsibilities. I don't, you know what I mean? That's what you guys have to understand. Some of you that are teens watching this, 20-year-olds, give yourself another 20 years and see how that's going to be. All right? But right now, I'm just trying to watch Bob's Burgers and take a break because I can't do any more shredding and see what else I can fix. I'm trying to go through so many boxes to see what I can do because right now I just put the books back on the shelf. I gave you a clue there. And surprisingly looks very interesting, so I might do something different with that. Working on some DVDs and stuff like that, and basically finding all my wires for my phones, game systems, and everything. I told you guys, I'm going through a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff is going out. There's bags and everything. But trust me, guys, it's getting better. As for what's coming up in a few weeks, Valentine's Day, like I said, guys, I hate it with a passion because all of my crummy ex-boyfriends decide to dump me at Halloween time around my birthday, because my birthday's day after Halloween. So they don't have to buy a Halloween present, a birthday present, a Christmas present, a Yule present, a New Year's present, a Valentine's Day present, an Easter present, and all the other stuff that comes until they come running back around when there's no holidays. And I'm sitting there going like, yeah, I know what you guys pull. Not this year, people. You either have to decide what you want and everything. Just like I talked to some people and they claim they're very busy and stuff, but you could take 5 minutes to say hi. You know what I mean? Or you could take, you know what I mean? Call me on Skype. I'm busy too, but yet I still try to make time for people. Like now, I took 5 minutes out of my day. Well, now it's 6 minutes and 48 seconds. Just to tell you guys how crazy my day was. You know? Because that's the thing. Even if it's a short vlog, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm not in it for the money. I'm not in it for, you know, I'm in it to show you what creative side I have, what I can do once my editing program is fixed and all that. And I want to get to know you guys. I've been vlogging for so long and everything. And like I said, go back and watch them. Especially the ones with my last ex. Because that dates back to 2013, 14, around that time. 12 maybe? Yeah, around that era and stuff and everything. So yeah, trust me guys. There's a lot you missed out on. You can even see the prior ones about the other exes that I had. You know, and also other stuff that was going on. But like I said, I have a family that does not do vlogging. They don't like it. They don't care about it. They don't want it in their life. So you're not going to see stuff like the other vloggers where you can see the families and everything. And my friends live too far away. And like I said, if they really did care about me and claim to be my friends, they'd be on my doorstep. Not me running to them running to me. But there's a catch. They have to listen to what I say when things happen around here. If I can't have anybody over, I can't have anybody over. But when I do want people over, nobody shows up. And then they yell at me because I don't show up to things for them. Do you see where I'm going with this? So today was a very interesting day. I got to just sit in the courtrooms and listen to the judge and everything. Didn't have to type anything in and all that. And basically went on with my day and then came home. Got 2 bags of shredding done. Still working on one of them, but it's too late to work on it. And I'm deciding if I want to watch a movie. Because I don't get to do that. You know? Because right now I want to take a nap. But there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Because I have to get up tomorrow and run errands in the nice weather day. Because it's going to be nasty later on. So I'm trying to get out as early as possible to get what I need done. And I got to make a list. I got to do that. And I'm sitting here going like, no. When I make a list, I never find anything. Or I never get anything done. So my thing today is this. I'm going to basically have a choice what I'm doing. Either I'm going to work backwards from what my errands are. Because I can... Where I'm running my errands, it's going to be like a full circle and everything. And it might be easier for me. So I have to bring my big cart with me because they don't allow it on the bus. And that's part of the problem. But if I don't get everything I need, that's okay too. But I have to get out early to do it. So I'm praying I get up. I set the alarm for this. I set the alarm for that. And I'm hoping I get up. But that's the problem when you have what I have and you're exhausted. Like, I love when people say, oh, you don't know what it's like. You don't know. That's because you didn't listen to me. You didn't ask. You don't know. So, yeah, I just want to let you guys know today was a crazy day. in the sense of the computers were down at work. No phone calls. And I've gone through 2 more bags of shredding and everything. Basically dealing with all the other stuff that adults do. And I gotta tell you guys, you gotta listen to this. If you're in your 20s or teens, think of it this way. You're still living at home with mommy and daddy, that's good. But add another 20 years to that, and you get my life. You get where you have to go to work. You can't say, oh, I gotta go in at 10 a.m. when you gotta start work at 8. You have to be an adult. Nothing is handed to you, and nothing is privileged. Okay? I'm trying to figure out who that is. Who's watching? Hi! Don't tell me you created another site because of, YouTube again. All the parameters and everything, and thanks to those idiots, you know? Maybe this one will work, huh? YouTube is cracking down on everything and stuff. It's not fair, you know? I had a ton of followers and everything, and the moron, you know what I mean? But today was okay. Today was good, you know? And like I said, guys, also, I had to change everything on here because they were deleting out videos that were pertaining to somebody. Don't you realize if you delete out those videos, you're just making my, how do I say it, impression of him valid? That if you delete out something that I'm saying, isn't that him trying to cover it up? Because they were saying I was deleting out the videos, and I was like, nope, that wasn't me. Yeah, I know. It's Facebook's new parameters and everything. I have to, trust me, between YouTube and Facebook with their new parameters, their new algorithms, I've got to sit down one day and just go through everything and see what the hell they did. Because I told you, thanks to Christopher's friends and all the other stuff, everything is on, you know? But you know what's sad about everything too? It's like, I kept asking on here, people who do watch, send me postcards. I want to see, because I see more people watching than subscribing. And I was going to have like something really interesting for them. I wanted to see who would send, because it would build up and I can work on something, right? And how am I supposed to do that if no one wants to partake in it except for you? You know? And then to top it off, like all the other stuff. But as far as I know right now, no phone calls, no more rumors. I had a very interesting day at work with no computers. And all I've been asking is people like, why don't you ask me things? You know, get to know me. Not presume all this stuff or try to make me somebody else. You know, and that's why I try to tell people, if you have to write down everything that people, okay, how do I put this? I'd rather have you guys hate me because I'm blunt and honest than like me because I'm a fake. Like some of these other, you know what I mean? Okay? People like fake things today, or believe fake stuff more than they believe the real things, because they think fake is real and real is fake. And that's how I caught my ex. You know? See? That validated it. That's how I caught my ex, because he fell for a fake. And he won't admit to it that he was caught. You know? Because that's the thing. You know? The player got played, and he doesn't want to admit he's a player. So, and his friends don't want to admit they're players either, but that's here nor there. So I try to tell people, look at your life. Look at you. Ask somebody what's going on. Alright? Do you know he keeps swearing to people that, oh, no one understands? Oh, yeah, that's because you have some Christian views and everything and stuff like that. Facebook is a little hesitant and everything, but people do, as long as you don't show the cards, they can't get you. They were showing the cards. That's the problem. As long as you don't show the cards, they can't get you. Because all you're doing is talking. Okay? But like I said, it's crazy how people will believe the fake stuff more than the real stuff. Gravitate to the things that can hurt them, like soap pods or basically setting themselves on fire versus hearing some common sense for once, you know? Like now I said, like I'm just sitting here relaxing. I have no idea where Shadow is. And I'm trying to get everything ready for tomorrow because I have to, like I said, we were getting 55 degrees in the middle of January. So I'm taking a chance and running my errands that I can do. Because otherwise the rest of the week is going to be rainy and snowy and yucky. And stuff like that. And I'm like, nope. So I was just going to do a short thing, yeah. Oh, if she cursed, that's another thing. If she did any vulgar language, Facebook, see, that's why if you notice on my Facebook vlogs, they're not as, how do I put it, to the point in the sense of, they're not as blunt as they are on here. Because since Facebook gave Facebook Kids and all the other stuff, yeah. See, now no. She talk about the four-legged thing? See, she could have got them on that. She was talking about a four-legged one, right? With a tail? See, no, you get it? You get it? She could have said she was talking about a four-legged one with a tail. Okay? No, but I sit here and I go like, you know? All I know is that a lot of people, if they need to go in a disguise, that's okay. Because they can't see the truth yet. One of my coworkers said, you wear different hats sometimes, depending on the people you're around. Like at work, I have one hat because it's like, and I know where she got it from because Mike Tyson did it on his cartoon show. And they wear different hats and everything, right? So my hat is the DMV hat, get it? And it's like, okay, I have to be very calm and collected, even though I work with some people that are a little that can't tolerate me, and they think I don't know they can't tolerate me, so yeah. Or they trip themselves up when I mention things and stuff because there's two sets of rules, okay? Then there's the me you see on here, on YouTube. And then there's the one you see that's outside hanging out with my friends and everything. Like, trust me, I've been invited to the Pyramid Club so many times by my friend Jensen and Ryan and all the other ones, right? But the problem is, I'm broke. It's freezing out. There's no place to put my coat or my cane, right? I don't really dance. Upstairs is like the 90s music. Downstairs is the rave music. And I have a hard time with the strobe lights with my eyes, but I still go out. You see, this is the thing why I laugh about people who keep claiming that, oh, they can't move forward because they're in so much pain. There's nothing that people they're trying to make themselves feel sorry, like people feel sorry for them, right? You know those type of people, right? Meanwhile, I can't do strobe lights because of my eyes, the way they are. Yet I still go to clubs. All right, I walk with the cane. People try to get me to dance at the clubs, so the guys will hold the cane while they're trying to keep me close so that I don't fall. Okay. What else? There are, like, you know, I still do things. You know? But when I can do them. And because I put everything on hold for selfish people, you know? You should try the Pyramid Club. That's where Joe Jonas hangs out with and everything and stuff. Yeah. And my cousin was playing down there, too. He was rapping. He's sort of a rapper right now. I don't know what he did because he's a little missing in action right now. But, yeah. See, a lot of people don't know a lot about me and stuff. Because, you know what? They never ask. And that's why you only find out on here little bits and everything because you're partaking in the conversation and stuff. That's why I was, you know, too bad you don't have Skype. I can Skype you. That would be a hell of a lot easier, you know? But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if Skype's going to shut down because of what these morons did, you know? And then what gets me is the fact, like I said, I was talking to somebody and he's too busy to deal with me. But he did one thing that I paid him a compliment on, but he didn't even read his Facebook Messenger. And if he's watching and everything, he dressed up in his cosplay, like my friends do in the 501, the Jedi, like the Star Wars and everything, right? And they went to the hospitals for the kids with special, like, you know, with physical, mental, you know, like that special needs kids and everything. Do you know that wins me over? If you put a child first, you know? And I'm sitting there going like, I'll send you a voicemail. The voicemail didn't go through, so I typed it. But he's busy. Like, he does his cosplay. He works at a restaurant. And basically, with the time change that we have and everything, he's 5 hours ahead. One time he got in touch with me at 4 in the morning my time because it was like 9 a.m. his time. And that was the only time he was free, you know? So it's basically like one of those things and stuff, you know? And then I'm trying to talk to 2 other people and everyone's busy. And that's normal what you do when you're an adult. See, that's the difference. When you're an adult, you're busy. But you see, me, like, I took the time out. I was going to do this for 5 minutes, but it's 21 minutes now. But basically, before I got on here, that's why I'm on late and everything, I was shredding and I was doing other things and fixing things because, like I said, I have a reveal for everybody once it's done. If ever, you know? But it's like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night on a Friday, so I can't do much of anything. And people don't understand that either when you live in an apartment building and you live with other things going on and stuff and all that. So, yeah, it's, you know what I mean? So that's why you guys, I try to come on as best I can. Now, I don't want to force these or anything like that, but I do want you guys to know what's been going on. And a lot of times I can't get on because, one, either family's around that doesn't want to be vlogged. Trust me, oh my God, we went to IKEA. Oh my God, if my family would let me vlog with them, guys, you would have had the most hysterical content. You go to IKEA at 9 o'clock in the morning when they first open up and don't leave until 4 in the afternoon. There was gold. And I couldn't. Because to respect them, you know, to respect their wishes because they don't want to partake in this, I couldn't. And you guys, oh my God. Oh yeah, I would have loved that. You guys could have played with me and stuff. Like, I could have given it words and everything. And that's the video I think that got taken down. Also, because there was other things in it. I got to find out if that one was taken down. Because that's another thing, too. It's like I said. They were taking down videos saying I was doing it. And it wasn't me, you know? And it was pertaining to you-know-who. So, all that stuff. So, yeah, there's a lot of things. Like, with the... Like, how do I put this? Like, once I get what I'm doing in here better, because a lot of the stuff isn't supposed to be out here in the living room. What happened was I was working on the bedroom, and I was working on, and the kitchen fell apart. It took 3 years to, the kitchen's not even finished, but it took 3 years to get even the floor done with my family helping. Then we thought that was done. I said, let me start the bedroom again, and the bathroom decided to, you know what I mean, the floor sunk, everything, and I'm like, oh God, you know? So everything got thrown back in the bedroom, back in the living room, back in the kitchen. So it's just me doing it, you know? Sometimes my dad helps, but it's just me. And all I'm doing is any spare time I get. But remember, I live in an apartment building with people. So after a certain time, you can't, you know? You can't climb a ladder. You can't shred because it makes so much noise. You can't really do much, you know? And you sit there and everyone's like, but you pay rent, you pay this. And I'm like, yeah, but you still got to respect people, you know? And it's not like you live in a house like certain people do, where you can yell at the top of your lungs or play at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know? And some people don't understand that. So I sit here and I go, like, sometimes I'll be on the couch at 11 o'clock trying to figure out what I can do. And I'm like, okay, nope, can't do that, can't do that. Maybe I can fold some laundry, and then here comes Shadow knocking everything over. Or like before, he was running like a banshee. You know? There's so much stuff that the 20-year-olds, unless they're had life hit them hard like you did, or the one I was talking to, and he's basically just being stupid right now, you know? Because this is the thing too. Guys are dumb. You'll throw away an opportunity with someone for the most easiest selfish thing that, you know what I mean? And that's what I don't get. Because they don't want to take the time to get to know you, or their friends tell them, even though the friends haven't met the person, they're wrong for you, they're wrong for you, right? Think for yourself. Don't push away somebody that cares about you because you have to go be on a phone call with people that know that person can only be out there that one time. You know? Learn to have respect for somebody. You know? See, that's the thing you can't think about. You can't give up on people. That's where you make the biggest mistake. Because the only way you would give up on somebody is if they disrespect you, lie about you, spread. You get where I'm going with this, right? Okay? No matter what they do, they can't change what they did because they can't change themselves. Every one of my exes, and this is what I love about this when people watch this, because I always say, if you feel guilty watching what I'm saying and it doesn't pertain to you, what did you do wrong to me? What did you do wrong to yourself? Or what did you do that makes you feel guilty? Right? So I basically would look at my exes and go, why? Why? Oh, you were a hit and run. You were an FWB. Oh, you were practice. You were to get back at somebody. You know? Oh, no. Okay, here. Okay, see, this is why I hated that last video that they deleted out and everything, because you would have appreciated it. You would have. Because, okay, I tell people this. I grew up as abused, everything else. You can't do anything else to me. Yes, I'll get upset and everything like that, but it rolls off my back. You allow me to grieve, cry, or anything, then I'm good. You know? Yes, right now, I told everybody this is the year of no. And you know why I told this is the year of no? Because I'm tired of running to guys who don't run to me. Like in Phineas and Ferb, if you love someone, you meet them halfway. If you care about someone, you meet them halfway. You find out about them. You learn about them. You don't just find this person, and if they have similar interests to somebody that you broke up with, or they got married or whatever, right, and you lost them because it didn't work at that time, but you found somebody else that has similar qualities, but you're still thinking about that last person, that's where you make the mistake and everything. Oh no, see, you gotta let them get close, otherwise you can't learn a lesson. I made that mistake with 2 exes, okay? I didn't let them get close to me, and believe it or not, one of them, if I let him get close, he would have been here to this day. Because I was hurt too bad by people. Everyone's telling me the same thing about this. That's why I want to talk to you about this. Everyone thinks the reason why I'm saying no this year and everything else is because of what Christopher Graham John Field did to me. Everyone thinks he was my soulmate. Everyone thinks this, right? Because when we fight, we won't talk, and then all of a sudden we forget. You know what I mean? Like, we'd be back to talking, and like nothing had happened, right? That's the sign of someone you care about, you love, and everything, right? They think, wait and listen, okay? You can hate her dad right now. You can hate what he did and everything because you're hating the actions that he did towards you. Just like I hate the actions that every one of my exes has done to me. But forgive them, because in their mind, they're going based on what they were taught, what they learned from television, what they learned from their guy friends or past relationships that they couldn't recover from. You have to recover and learn from the mistakes and the trials that you have done with people so that you can move forward. See, he can hate you. But by you showing him the compassion you have, because like you said, you still care about him, you are the bigger person. Okay, let me explain this to you, okay? I don't hate my exes. I hate the actions they did. One of my exes got in touch with me the minute I met Christopher. He wrote me a letter apologizing for what he did. I spoke to him on the phone. Many of my exes wrote me letters the minute I met Christopher, okay? But this one, we had a very bad falling out, okay? He apologized. We spoke on the phone, okay? And basically we came to an understanding of what happened, and it was on him. He wasn't ready for a relationship. He didn't know what he had with me, and he couldn't handle my family. We came to an understanding. He's married now, okay, to another person, which, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell he made his own life. But he always kept tabs on me, okay? Because that's what my exes do. Because they know they did wrong, but they aren't ready to admit it. So I can't hate them. I can hate their actions and forgive them. Like I said, one of my other exes passed away. Okay? He was, when I was acting and everything, we met on set. He went out to California. I couldn't get out there because of everything that was here. Okay? He still stayed in touch with me. He was more concerned about how I felt when he married, you know, this is another guy. So, I told you, most of my exes got married. Okay? But the funny part about some of them is, this one especially, his wife used to say to me, you know, you just have to let it ride out. Move forward with everything. Trust me. If Christopher didn't do what he did these past 4 years of letting others dictate how I was being bullied, like if he had actually stood up for me and not lied about it, it might have gone differently. But because of what he did with this last situation, I have to now take care of me first. He doesn't realize my heart is broken. But at the same time, it's mending. But it's going to be hard for the next person because it's my turn now. You know what I mean? It's my turn to take care of me. It's my turn to get this place back in order because I took 4 years, almost 5, out of my life to fix his mess, which never got fixed because he lied to me. And he won't admit it. But that's the thing. It's his actions towards me. His actions of lying to his friends about me and all that stuff. That's how he thinks. So, I can't hate him because I still care about him, like all my other exes, because they're human beings. I forgave him and his friends. But the actions they did, he's never going to be able to fix anything. My other exes were able to fix. Except for maybe one. I still don't talk to him. He's the Brooklyn one. You know? And I talk to my other ones. My blind dates, I haven't seen them in a while. And those were like one-night dates, you know? But the ones that were there for a month or 2 or a year, I've made peace with some of them. Well, sorry, 2 I don't talk to. Because I tried talking to him and he still thinks he has a chance and... You know? Nah. No chance. He was too possessive. Okay? So, yeah, no. So, like I said, Think about it this way. You got the best thing out of the relationship. You got that little angel, all right? Consider her your prize. Forgive him and go on with your life. Take this year like I'm taking, just to do things for you. Go back to school, go learn a craft, do something, you know? Me, I'm fixing this place up the way it should have been, because the promises that were made to me are broken, you know? Trust me, I miss them too, you know? But you have to just look at it this way. Do you want to be miserable and keep trying to explain to them that they're doing wrong to you, even though they don't understand it? Okay, cool. Here's the thing. Okay, you want to raise money for yourself, right? You want to get a good education for the baby, everything, right? Put a little money away for her college fund and all that, right? Do that. The weight loss thing, you get a Nintendo Wii or something, you know? And you play with the baby. You do exercises on it, everything and stuff like that. Like me, I basically have been trying to walk home more because technically not by my own choice, because the buses here suck. Oh yeah, the buses suck. I'm not waiting in the cold weather for 20 minutes for a bus that's going to be a 10-minute walk home. You know where I'm going with that? So yeah, same thing. To walk out of my job, to be sitting on a bus for a half hour, and it's only a 10-minute walk out from my job to where I can get another bus and be home in like 5 minutes or so, you know, depending on the traffic. Guys, it's, like I said, I sit here right now resting because of everything. And thankful there's no more phone calls, no more nothings and everything. The sad part about it is, no, I'm going to tell you this right now, Brandy. He's not going to realize it. You know when he'll realize it? When it's too late. When you found somebody else. When someone else is taking care of that baby girl. When someone else shows you the love he should have showed you. That's when he realizes what he lost. And if he still doesn't, then he wasn't right for you. He was just there to bring you that little angel. His place in the universe was to bring the angel because she's meant to be here for something else. She's meant to do something with life. Okay? There's no accidents in meeting people. You know? Then let him go. Just let him go. If he doesn't want to be part of your life, then that's one mistake you can throw away. That's okay. He's trying to make her jealous. He's trying to make her jealous. Do you not realize that I already saw through some of what Christopher did and all his friends and everything? Because, do you not know, I think this might have been a ploy and everything, because they watch all these TV shows, they think, oh, you make the girl jealous. No, see, you should not be jealous of something, you know? That's okay. That's what all my exes did, because like I said, I'm going to tell you why. My ex that died of cancer, his wife used to tease me and say, you know, he brings you up all the time and everything, and I tell him, and he goes, he's like, yeah, why can't you be like her? Why can't you? And then she asked me, like, what did you do? And I told her everything. She's like, no wonder. And everything. I got to be more stern with him. I got to be more, yeah. She let him get away with stuff. I never did. And that was the thing. So, that's the thing about it. You left a mark. That's why he cannot forget you. You left a mark, plus he gave you a mark. And she's about how high and how old? You know? Things will get better. And everything. Just ignore him. Like I've been doing. You know? I just shredded a bunch of his pictures. You know? If they really wanted you, they'd be at your doorstep. That's basically it. Think of it that way. If they really wanted you, they'd be at your doorstep. Even after you travel for them. Even after what you did, you know? See? He left you a mark and you left a mark. Get it? That's why he can't stop talking. So you gotta listen to me and listen to me good. And anyone else that's listening. Guy, girl, whatever. Whatever your exes do to you. Technically, it's his daughter too. And if she's gonna be in it, you know? No, no, no. No, no, no. Didn't make you mad. You know why? Because that's his daughter too. You're stuck at that. You know? Doesn't matter. Unless you can get the courts to say no. Unless you can get the court. That's what the thing is. Okay? Because technically, it's still his daughter. And until the courts say he has no rights to it or anything, he technically, you know. Then if he's not on the birth certificate, you can take that to court. Look up family court law. All right? Look it up in your county what he's allowed to do. If he's not on the birth certificate and he hasn't done a paternity test, technically you're out if you need to get money from him or anything. But at the same time, he cannot show her picture. He has no rights to her. And he has no say in what you do with her. Check your state. Check your state's law on family law. Okay? Unless he wants a paternity test and put his name on that birth certificate, he can't. You have all the rights to her. But if he is the father, name on the birth certificate, and you have to take him to court. And if he does want to show the pictures, you know, but make it clear. Make it clear because, like I told you guys, New Year's, they called me up and they said all this stuff and everything, and I put an air horn. Then you're gonna have to take him to court if he's taking her pictures. It's the only way you're gonna get him to stop using her picture. Just watching Adult Swim right now. That's the only way it's gonna stop. Just the way, like I had to get the aggravated harassment report on his friends because they wouldn't stop. This is not Big Bang Theory. This is not not Family Guy. This is not where it's Quagmire, all stuff. That's the thing. This is real life, and you've got a little angel that you need to protect right now, and you got to get everything together for her. As for me, I have to try to get all this done because someone took 4 or 5 years out of my life. Because I really thought they cared. Like I said, people like to throw me away and throw away opportunities. But then when I finally find somebody, then they start coming out of the woodwork. And everything. And what the sad part about it is, a lot of his friends, you know. Oh no, you see, if you know the girl, then you're going to have to set her straight. And explain to her that he is not on the birth certificate. He is not on whatever. Because that means he's violating certain rules and everything. He's probably... Well, that's also too. He's probably using your daughter to get her to like him. Oh, look, you have a cute little daughter. Oh, can I be her new mommy? Because I can help you. Yeah, I've seen that before. I've seen that before. I had a bunch of gullible friends like that. That's why I refuse to date anybody with kids. If you have a kid, I'm not dating you. It's fine and great and everything, but I'm not dating you if you have a kid. Nope. Because I don't need no psycho bitch after me. I don't need no, you know what I mean? Nope. Because Even being friends with a guy with kids, you gotta watch, you know? He's probably playing you. He probably is, to see if you get jealous. Christopher tried doing it to me. So did my other exes. I forget who else tried to do it. Was it? Which mic was it? There was I had like I knew 3 mics. I had a Kenneth. I had no. Did I have 2 Kennys or no? I had a Kenneth. A couple of mics. A Howard. Couple of Christophers. Yeah. So you see what I mean? Yeah. They all try to play this jealousy game and everything. Just ignore it. You got your little girl to worry about. The way I got my cat and everything else. Because like I said, if they really cared about you, they'd never leave your side. They'd meet you halfway and they'll be at your door. And that's what the sad thing is about these guys today. They want everything handed to them. They want somebody to wash their clothes, everything, while they sit and play video games or badmouth you to the world. But when it comes time for everything, they want to run back to you. No. Brandy, sit there, write down everything, and talk to somebody. Just sit there and figure out everything. Like I said, I talk to my ex-boyfriends when they go to check up on me because they really thought this one was going to work with me. But when they saw what his friends did and everything, and then look what happened to Spencer. Spencer tried to fix it, and a week after he talks to you know who, Spencer ain't in this world anymore. So what does it make me think? You know? And I can't think that way. Because you know what? I don't know what was said between them. All I know, what Spencer told me was that he was trying to forget me. And Spencer was trying to resolve it between me because he didn't want to see me heartbroken. But it doesn't work that way. My heart's broken not because of Christopher. It's broken because of Spencer. And no one seems to understand that. And they used that on New Year's Eve against me when they called drunk as anything from England. And that's when I got the air horn and I went right in the phone. Oh, you watched my best friend when I told you that he passed away. It'll be a year this May. My friend Spencer passed away in May. I have his obituary around here somewhere. He never got to see me in person. Think Logan Paul and why I'm pissed at Logan Paul. The topic that he laughed at. Yeah. That's why I don't subscribe to Logan Paul or Jake Paul anymore. Because you don't laugh at something like that. That's one of my pet peeves on here. And why I'm very blunt. Do not give up your life for people. Because there's a lot of people that want to dig you back up. Because you lost, you know what I mean? Because one person made you feel horrible when you had 50 million others who could make you feel the world and better. Why do you think... Have you been talking to Christopher? You know how much stuff I've been told? That's lies that I had to set people straight on? I had to set so many people straight because someone doesn't want to admit the truth. Do you know still people think he's gay and he won't admit it? Because why would you have his best friend fight for him, you know? Who doesn't even know me and didn't even ask questions. If that person had asked anything, they would have found out that poor Christopher would have been set for life. You know? You gotta just take those people and throw them away. Like they threw you away. Because everyone says, oh, don't say that. I'm like, no, they threw away an opportunity. They could have had the world. They could have had, if they actually looked with their eyes and their heart and not somebody else's ass. Or kissed somebody else's ass, you know. That goes for all of my exes. Like I said, if any of his friends are watching or he's watching or anything like that, if you feel guilty or have to, you know what I mean, destroy me, what did you do wrong? Because this is a general thing, you know. Only if I mention him by name is what he did, you know. And like I said, broken promises, things like that. Your guy, you have to sit down. You guys are only in your 20s. I'm old enough to be like your aunt or mom. And I'm telling you guys, in another 20 years, you know, it's going to be way different. You got it hard because you became an adult when you got that child. So now you have adult responsibilities. He doesn't. Get it? My ex is hanging out with 20-year-olds who live at home with mommy and daddy, get everything paid for them and all that stuff. You know? So that's the life he thinks he's going to live. Because if you're well enough to go to conventions and hang out and do everything, you're well enough to get a job, even if it's a few hours like I do. You know? You're well enough to do those things. Okay? You're well enough to get a job. That goes for anybody. And even though the economy is bad, at least if you can get some hours. You know? When I lived with my parents, my parents charged me $75 a month to live in my bedroom with them. Alright? $75 a month. I also had to buy my own food and everything else that I liked. You know? But I had to still follow their rules because it was their apartment. At the same time, the abuse and everything in there is another story. Okay? Because it was borderline, okay? Now that I'm in here, I'm watching TV I can watch. You know? I basically can speak the way I want to speak. But I'm still obligated to them when it comes to vlogging. Them helping me with the rent. Because I pay my own bills. It's just that there's not enough to pay the rent. You know? There's rent money, but there's not enough to pay it. You know? Because in New York City, we are the highest. There's no other places. Everything is either a co-op or this. And I don't want a co-op. I want something where I can put a nail in the wall. I think you sent, you sent it on Facebook, right? I think you can also private message on here too, but did you send it on Facebook? It's the same one, right? Like I said, I gotta fix the page, so I'm gonna go check that. Tomorrow, I'm gonna see. Because like I said, like I wanted, like if you have Skype or any of the other stuff, you know what I mean? Like that, because like I said, you're not alone, and that goes for anybody watching this, you're not alone. Oh, and I do want to make you guys laugh. And also a warning at the same time. Do not accept friend requests if they look too good. Or they look silly or stupid, or they're from another country. Because sometimes they're not real. Because there's a scam going on. If you can see my Facebook page, you can find my Skype thing. Deal? Just send a request on my Skype thing. It should be a link on my Facebook page. But if you see a friend request from a soldier that's widowed or anything like that, do not friend that. That's a scam site. There's also a couple of other scam sites. Like, that's why I'm very pissed off at people and everything right now and stuff. Alright? I'm happy the way I am. But the thing is that the people that I deal with don't see it that way because their life is miserable. Yeah, trust me, because I have to do the PR stuff and everything, I have to watch who I friend and everything. And it's been one of those crazy times and stuff. Like, I like going live because, one, my editing program broke. I have to get a brand new one because I have to clear out my computer because of everything. Two, I get to talk to you guys at this spur of the moment. And three, it's fun because when it's live, if something crazy happens, you get to see it. So you know it's not pre-recorded or rehearsed, you know? Like some things. Because live is actually better. And sometimes I can catch people at the right times when they're on and everything. But like I said, the sad thing is this. If people actually did care about everyone, we wouldn't be in the mess we are. People wouldn't throw away opportunities. And people would get to know how everything is. You have to think of it this way. Who's going to take care of you? You or somebody else? But if you work together, you both can take care of each other. At the same time, learn from each other. And many people think I talk out of my hat, but they don't understand because they don't hear me. They listen, but they don't hear, and vice versa. They're hearing it, but they're not listening to it. And that's what's upsetting. And I just hope, like I said, today was a very fun day in the sense of, and boring because the computers were down, but at least I was in a courtroom. I wasn't outside. And what else happened? Just try to see if you can send a request, alright? And make sure you write your name, because what happens is with Skype, if it's just a phone number on there and not a name, it'll automatically block it thanks to the wonderful people. But I'm telling you guys this. It would be nice if people fixed their mistakes. Because we're only human. It'd be nice if they didn't believe all the fake stuff that's going around, or, you know what I mean? Stop running from the drama, because when you try to outrun drama, you're going to create more drama. And then I start laughing at the comedy of you guys trying to outrun your drama. Okay? And I put you on here. What else? Not much else. But like I said, tomorrow's going to be a new day. I run my errands, which means I have to get off this soon because I'm looking at the clock and everything, and I do have to get up early. Maybe I'll put you guys on live while I'm doing my errands because it's going to be a nice day tomorrow. I just have to find my jacket, the lighter jacket. Because I really don't want to be walking around in 55-degree weather with a heavy coat on. At least if I have something lighter on and layer it, it'll be much better. But right now, I have a lot of things on my list. I have to buy a couple new pairs of jeans, because my jeans finally, after 11 years, decided to rip in the seams. What else? I have to get things for in here. I have to work on some stuff, because a lot of things I have, unless I can make something that might work, and like a door or something, I'm giving you clues here to what's going on, I might have to, and I hate the hiccups, get like a little cabinet in here, and there's no room for a cabinet yet. No room yet. So I can display stuff. Because the way the demon that is sleeping somewhere around here, I know where he is, because I have the little electric heater on right now. So he's trying to stay warm. But I did not realize this was going on an hour. I only wanted a short one tonight. But it's good to hear from you, Brandy, and hopefully, basically, other people that do watch this, try not to think it's you, because if you do feel guilty by what I've said, what did you do wrong? It's the only logical thing, because your conscience is trying to tell you something. And like I said, I also was trying to sell shirts. I was trying to sell other things and stuff. So we're going to see what happens. But right now, Brandy, give that baby girl a kiss for me, and hopefully we'll figure out. But I only hear from people when he acts up. And so far, so good. I haven't really heard anything. So that means he's not acting up, you know? So I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm going to check that again tomorrow. I'm going to try to call you. If it doesn't go through, then I know I dialed it wrong, all right? But send it again on the Facebook vlogs page. At least that's safer. At least you can send it to there. I don't know why my page is not working. But try to Skype me. Send a request. Tell me it's you. And we can Skype, okay? And it's an hour. So before YouTube kills me, I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you, Brandy. And I hope I can get to see you on Skype, alright? And we'll talk more about everything. And fingers crossed. Because you know what? Love yourself. Take care of yourself. And what does my sign say you do over there? Wait, hold on. What's this thing? Okay, no. My sign says over there, be happy, be bright, be you. Alright? Bye. And bye to the rest of you guys. And send me those postcards. Alright? I want to see where you guys are from. Alright? And like and subscribe. Bye, guys.